Hello everybody, and it's time to do a barrel roll, and once again today we are in Banjo-Kazooie. Last time we left off, I did Rusty Bucket Babe, did the outside and the inside. Today we're going to do Click Like Woods. We're going to do something very similar. We're going to do two, we'll get in, I'm not going to spoil it, but once we get in you'll understand what I'm going to do, and here we go. So this is the last level of the game. There is one more thing to do in the game, but we don't get that right away. So as you can see, we have got 4 different sections. So the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to split it up into 2 sections an episode. So we're going to start by going to whatever the first one is, because they are kind of in order. So there we go. So we are heading to the spring section. So as you can tell, Click Like Wood is 4 sections of seasons. You've got spring, summer, autumn, and of course winter over there. And we will see familiar enemies, we'll see some new enemies. Pretty much going to be a bit of a mixed bag, honestly, and there's going to be some jiggies that are going to be super easy to get, and there's going to be some jiggies that are going to be a nightmare to get. So here we go into spring, and we do have our first new enemy here. We have a Grubbon Hood, I think they're called, and as you can see, pretty easy to kill. So you can see that these are Venus bear traps. Only way to get the stuff on them is with golden feathers, so we are going to burn through a lot of them in this one if we want all the stuff. But probably won't do that too much. Now I can climb up in certain sections using these leaves, but it is a nightmare. So we are going to try to just follow the path as best we can. But there is a lot of things to collect, and they're kind of all spread out everywhere. So yeah, we do have new characters, of course, as well, and we also have this is a new enemy here. I can't remember what they're called, but I hate them. And they do that every single time you reload the game. I don't know why. I couldn't tell you why. The green guys didn't do that. So, if you're good enough, yeah, you can do that. I sometimes am really good and I can do that every time, and then sometimes I muck it up. So we'll see how that goes. It's gonna matter. It doesn't matter too much at the moment, but it will matter a bit later on. So, as you can see, I'm just kind of following the path at the moment. I don't really have a set path that I follow in any of these. I just kind of I kind of wing it every time. That's why sometimes I get a little bit lost, and sometimes I take a little bit to find stuff. So yeah, and I'm pretty sure both the honeycombs are in, or honeycomb pieces. Our last 2 honeycomb pieces will be in the winter side, if I'm not mistaken. So that'll be cool. There we go. So we have started to grow a plant, and my controller has disconnected. As always, as is the norm of this, as is the norm at this point. I need to get batteries for my controller, or at least a better controller, because the cord I'm using is just so bad for it. But yeah, it's the only one I have, so you'll have to do. Whoop! Almost got bitten there, and I did. Okay, so they are doing 2 damage. Interesting. I don't remember them doing 2 damage, but apparently they do. So. It is something that seems to be happening due to probably the distance in the game, I would imagine. So that's kind of cool, but at the same time, really freaking annoying. Not gonna lie. We do have a Mumbo transformation, but the interesting thing about Mumbo in this one is I'm fairly certain we can only transform in 1 season, and I can't remember if it's spring. So it is. So yes, we can transform in spring, but I'm not gonna do that just yet, because I want to walk around a bit more as Banjo-Kazooie, and I'm going to keep on mucking this up. Oh my goodness. So I can just jump up. There we go. That was embarrassing. Alright, so what do we have up here? We got eggs. So it looks like we just have eggs. And possibly a Mumbo's skull? Oh no, that would be because we're in Mumbo's hut. Yep, of course. So we will come back here a little bit later on. For now, we're just going to try to keeping on. You don't really need that Mumbo skull over there, but I am going to grab it, just for good measure. There we go. And we're going to head up to... We're going to try to climb up the... what's it called? We're going to try to climb up the tree. Why can I not turn these boots off? There we go. No, not try to. I'm going to climb up the tree, but there are a few things we can do along the way. So we're gonna head up now. We're gonna head up there. So, like here, for example, this is a golden feather for a golden feather. You wouldn't do that. Like, no one would do that. That seems completely pointless. So, and climbing this tree does become easier a little bit later on. But we'll see why that is later. If we come over here, there's a few collectibles here. We're gonna ignore the Venus bear trap. There is an extra life. I don't think I'm going to need it, but I can always I can grab it a little bit later on. So I might grab it a little bit later on. I'm going to quickly kill these guys. See, that's the kind of smoothness you want to see. Fortunately, it doesn't always turn out that smooth. And we do have a big beehive here, so we're going to enter this. And I should have enough. Oh wait, no, can I not enter it in this season? I thought I could. Okay, maybe I'm misremembering the season I can enter this in. No, my bad. So it must be another season we can enter it in. We do need to go in there though. There is a couple of things in there that we need to get. We do have these jumps, and I'm not a huge fan of these jumps. I'm probably going to bugger them up, but I'll do my best not to. I'm sure there's people that are like, you're taking them too wide, and I'm like, oh, I know. So yeah, we do have a, looks like we got some construction work going on over here. So that's kind of cool. Get this Mumbo skull here. There we go. I'm pretty sure that, I was fairly certain that, panic jumping. I was fairly certain that I could get more jiggies in this section, but maybe I can't. Maybe it's just a couple I can get, and then I'm kind of out of them. So if I want to get back up, I do have to use the, spring pad there. That was a very bad camera angle. That's why I was very worried I was going to miss that section there, but I didn't. Oop. Ooh, yeah, I'm kind of being a little bit speedy, which means I am getting a bit risky, and I'm kind of scaring myself a little. But yeah, here we go. So this is why we want to come all the way up here. There is actually a switch up here for one of the next zones. So here we go. We got Nabnut. Yeah, he's eating away at these acorns. Having a delicious, yummy meal. So good for Nabnut. Good for Nabnut. And we're going to keep heading up to the top of the tree. There we go. That's what we're looking for. I knew that at the very least there was one thing to do in here. So, ooh. Also, the music in this level is kind of cool. It kind of changes with the season, which I think is really neat. So, also I just realized I didn't hit the switch, did I? Gosh, dang it. So I'm going to have to go back and hit the switch now. That was silly of me. I didn't want to have to double back. That's okay. I don't like the platforming in this level. It's very difficult. So there we go. Mighty Eagle needs sleep now. So we do need to do both that and the flower before we actually go to the next zone as well, because both of them kind of go throughout all of the levels. So we do need to be actively aware of both those things being activated. I'm honestly really worried I'm going to fall on my way back, and then I'm going to have to climb all the way back up the tree, and that's my biggest fear. So there we go. And that gives us the summit location. So it doesn't seem like there's a heck of a lot we can actually do in spring. I thought there was a lot more we could do, but I think I've got all the notes. I'm going to climb up a little bit more, and then I'm going to transform into the transformation, and we'll head to the area we can head into as the transformation. Now, I'm pretty sure there is a Jiggy that we can get during this season, but honestly, I could be completely wrong. So I'm going to try to grab that Jiggy. And if I fall, I can use the transformation to actually get up there, so it's perfectly okay if I fall at this point. I would like to not fall, but that's okay. And there we go. So we do have to open this up. I'm fairly sure we actually do have to open this up. We can't just leave it. And there it is, right there. So that is the first Jiggy of this stage, and you can see that Jiggy being the first one, how difficult these Jiggies are going to be to get. Or not difficult per se, but how spread apart they're going to be. Don't forget there's 4 zones. So if there's 4 zones and there's a handful of Jiggies per zone, then each zone has, I think each zone has like 2 to 3 Jiggies. This one being the exception, of course. So we do have a Ginger there, but we're going to ignore him. And I'm going to try to do it. Nope! Ooh, big damage there. Yep, that was my fault entirely. I tried to do a bit of a show-off move there and completely botched it. That was entirely my fault. Whoops. Okay, well, there's a lot of honeycombs around, so we should be fine. And the good thing is as the transformation, we don't really take damage from a lot of things unless we're reckless, so that's always good too. So here we go. So we'll head up over here and we'll get the transformation, and then I'll get the last few things I can get in this section, and I'll move on. I'm trying to remember if the transformation has an attack or not, because if it does, then that'll be good, but if not, then yeah. Now I'm pretty sure even the Gingers are kind of spread out throughout the season, so yeah, Even I'm fairly sure the blue Jinjo is actually on top of Mumbo's hut, but it's just that we're in the wrong season. So I keep doing that. I just press B a little bit too early, and Mumbo doesn't transform us. And let's see, do we get the Easter egg or not? That is unfortunate. I normally do get it in this stage, so it's a bit unfortunate that we didn't, but that's okay. So there you go. Mumbo Magic is good, yes. Is good. B is best, but is best yet. So yeah, here we go. So now we can actually fly, and it doesn't actually cost us anything, which is probably the best part about this transformation, if I'm being completely honest. Whoop, unfortunately, I'm terrible flying. We do need this health though, so I'm going to grab this health. Now, I feel like there's something else I'm missing. Like there's another area I might be missing that can get us some stuff, but I'm not too sure where it is. And I don't want to look forever, so I'm just going to fly around quickly as the bee, see if I can find it. And if you, as you can see, these bear traps aren't going off when the bee's near them. And that's purely because, as I said before, they're Venus bear traps. So they don't care about bees. So that's how you get the collectibles and stuff if you don't want to use golden feathers. But as we'll see very quickly, the bee can only be used in one season, and yeah, you'll understand why that is. But for now, it's just used for this. I'm pretty sure the bee actually doesn't do a heck of a lot. Honestly, he gets a couple of Jinjos. Whoops. And you can get the, we will have to come back and be the bee again, but I didn't want to, obviously, like, I can't do spring last, so I couldn't really do that. That was the main issue. But, yeah, and then, I can't remember where the Grunty switch is exactly, but I know it's in a really weird spot, like, you can very easily miss it, but the bee gets us the Grunty switch. So, yeah, there's that. There is that. Yeah, so let's head up a bit higher. I'm pretty sure I've just got to grab the Jinjo and then I'm done here. I might actually grab the extra lives too. Just because I don't trust myself on this stage. Oh, I went too high. There it is there, right there. So we are going to head down to the Jinjo here. There we go. So there we go. So that's our second Jinjo. I don't remember where the other... I know where the blue one is, but I don't actually remember where the yellow and the orange one are. I always forget. I'm fairly sure, like, they're in their season. So, like, we got pink and green here, and I guess pink and green are kind of springtime colors. And then I think the yellow one is in summer, and the orange one is in autumn, with the blue one being in... I know the blue one's definitely in winter. So we are going to head down. I'm pretty sure the bee can't take full damage, but I'm not going to risk it. And on our way down, I'll fly over to the other life and grab that, just to be safe. Just to be safe. I'm not gonna worry about that Mumbo skull. I actually don't need it I actually don't need any more Mumbo skulls, so there's no point. And we do have a beaver down there. He basically says like, oh, there's a rock blocking my path, but you can't do anything with it until a different season. So yeah, that's all we can do in spring. If I'm missing any notes or whatever, I'll have a quick look around as the bee before we leave the section. But for now, that's enough of that section. And I'm pretty sure Mumbo's magic wears off fairly quickly in this too, so we will very quickly be turning back into Banjo-Kazooie. So I'm pretty sure it's as soon as we enter another zone. Yep, there you go. Mumbo Magic get weak, and then Mumbo Magic run out. So there you go. So Mumbo's Magic doesn't actually work in other sections of the world, so it really is just for spring. And now Yuri is hungry. He needs 5 caterpillars. What a greedy boy. You know, growing. What's its need their food though, I suppose. Now I am going to be a bit risky here because I don't really like going for the bee honeycombs, but I need the honeycombs, so I'm going to be a little bit risky. But we're also going to run over here, and these are bees not guarding honeycombs, so that's even worse. But yeah, the honeycombs are very hard to see, so not being able to get them is not a super big shock. And there we go. So we do meet the caterpillars. Hungry animals like caterpillars. So yep, the caterpillars are kind of a bit afraid that I'm going to feed them to someone. Unfortunately for them, I am. So that's unfortunate. This is a really awkward leaf. Can we stop being an awkward leaf? There we go. And up we go again. There we go. That's much better. And I don't want to go directly up because, as we can see there is a I think they're called Cluck Clucks or something. They've got a really weird name. There's a lot of Mumbo skulls too, as you guys can probably see, and that's purely because, like, I'm assuming they're assuming that you. I'm assuming that they assume that you missed a lot throughout the game. So, and yeah, as you can see, we can actually take a little bit of a shortcut up the tree here if we're whoops, no, dang it. So yeah, you can take shortcuts up due to the what are they called? I'm gonna blank on everything in this. Due to the leaves. But we did see a Jiggy up there, so this one isn't actually a shortcut, and that's my bad. Oh, no. Okay, let's try this again. Alright, there we go. Oop, oop, yep. A little bit difficult to land that, but that's okay. There we go, there, and then to there, and then carefully to there. Ooh, there we go. Yep, I didn't remember that there was a bird there, but once I saw the pad, I was like, wait a minute, that's a trap. And then we can actually go higher up again. I'm pretty sure the grunty switch is along here somewhere, so I'm going to keep following the leaves just for a bit. But if it's not, then I do apologize. Oh no, oh boy, that was close. So there we go. And then we're at the top of the tree. Well, close to the top at least. But yeah, so that's how you get. That's kind of how you get another Jiggy and another caterpillar and stuff. Some notes, and this is now slowly getting constructed. And as you saw before, if you look in the corner over here, there's a Jiggy, but it's kind of a difficult one to get. I'm probably not going to get it first try. I always struggle getting this Jiggy, and the camera is absolutely atrocious in this area too, so that doesn't help. Okay, we got that one. And we got the Jiggy. Alright, awesome. I'm pretty sure you can jump straight to the Jiggy, and I think that's what I try to do a lot of the time, and that's a mistake. You don't do that. And also, that can happen as well. So we are actually going to take 4 damage here, of course, because why wouldn't we? Break that open for the beaver man. Wow, what strength. Come inside, and I'll give you a reward. But, unfortunately, we actually can't go up the slant. It's too steep even for the Talon Trot. So we can get the notes in here, but see, too steep, way too steep. So we actually can't go up there. But yeah, we'll have to come back in another season. But we can't go backwards in seasons. That doesn't work like that. So we will have to come back in autumn rather than go back to spring. Because if we go back to spring, the rock is still there. Because that's how time travel works. Now, I can't remember if we need to do anything to our little plant, but I will definitely check on it. But here's the autumn switch here. I wanted to get this one out of the way ASAP. I got a little bit more to do in this area still, though. A few more notes, and I think there's at least another Jiggy, and then I also want to go to Mumbo and just show you guys basically why you can't transform in any other season except for spring. It's actually pretty funny, honestly. I really enjoy the transformation this stage. But yeah, I would have liked to have shown off the Easter egg transformation, but it's kind of a chance, and I didn't get lucky enough, unfortunately. But yeah, I might spend some time just spamming Mumbo at some point, and yeah, go from there. Yeah, so we do have to do something. I was right. I was correct. Oh no! Oh really? What a nuisance. Normally I can make that jump with a peck, so that's super unfortunate that happened. That was just really unlucky that I didn't make it there. I'm not even sure why I didn't make it there. No, like I said, normally I do, so that's alright. We can't all be perfect. But might have been too short of a jump, or honestly could be anything, but too short of a jump is the most likely suspect. I want to try to avoid getting these healths if I can, because they are good to have as pickups, especially with these guys doing double damage. So here we go. So we do have a familiar face, and we are going to be very rude to him once again. Oops. Oh, come on. I didn't even knock it. It just decided to come out that time. Wow. Yeah, this is why I definitely need a better controller. Gobi thought he was safe here. ... Unfortunately for Gobi, he is not safe here. Why am I not ground pound? What is going on today? Holy heck. And I missed. Oh my gosh, come on. There we go. So yeah, we have to water our little plant here. Still not fully grown though. I'm pretty sure you can't do it again. I'm pretty sure like it just does nothing now. Yeah, so I'm just sliding off him now, so... Yeah, it sounds like he's asleep. Yeah, he's asleep. So yeah, there's definitely no way I can do anything to him. We can see our bull friend again. Oh, got a bit of a weird camera angle there. Oh, we got some angry bees. An angry bull. Oh my gosh. So much anger. Get off me! Ooh. Okay, yeah, so I did get away there. There we go. Another golden feather. I'm going to need those for something a little bit later on. Another one of those kind of situations where golden feathers make life just a heck of a lot easier, so... Gonna come down this way, and then... Because I don't want to risk falling again. Yeah, so this time we don't have a, wading boots, we have a spring pad, so that's a little bit different. I don't know, oops, I don't know if that changes from thing to thing, but... yeah. Make you lots of life, it sure does help. So, yeah, that's another can't touch thing. And as you can see, there's no Mumbo pad, because it's too hot for Mumbo magic. So we do have a bit of a lazy Mumbo in this one. Yeah, there we go. So there is a Mumbo skull here. I don't understand how you wouldn't have enough Mumbo skulls, honestly. They give you more than enough throughout the game. But I'm sure there's people who don't collect everything on their first go either, so I can understand why there's a lot of Mumbo skulls in the game, for sure. Do I need the health? Yeah, because I touched the bramble, didn't I? Yep. But yeah, so let's head up to the top of the tree in Autumn, and we'll get the other couple of Jiggies that I didn't get. So there is, I think there's at least one more. If I remember correctly, there's at least one more. There might be a second one. Yeah, nothing worth over there except for maybe the Mumbo skull. Another thing I'm not a huge fan of in this stage is the enemies are just there. Once again, like every season, they're just there. So, yeah. Can we get in now? Yes, we can. So there we go. So I was wrong in the season. I do apologize for that, but that's okay. We're in there now. And I'm fairly sure... Yep, here we go. So now they're going to come and attack us. He's after Grunty's gold and honey piece. Sting him, Zubbers. And then we just go like this. And it's pretty much over now. It's just a matter of them running out of resources. Yep, there we go. So there we go. So there's another Jiggy down. Yeah, pretty easy Jiggy. The golden feathers are really not used for much in this. There's one more time we'll use them, but that won't be until the very end of the game. So there's that. And we do have 5 caterpillars, so that means we are going to go and see Eerie. So we're going to head up there now. Hopefully I don't fall off the tree. My biggest fear is falling off the tree. I'm terrible at it. I'm bad at this roundabout platforming, and that's exactly what I was talking about. Yep, there you go. No fall damage. Mitigated it. Now I can probably get up fast if I go the other way, but I don't remember what the other way is. So where's the other feathers? You know what? I'm just gonna climb up again. But yeah, that's exactly what I was worried about. Was exactly what I was worried about, is that just those jumps. If you mistime those jumps even a little bit, you just fall. There's no question about it. You're just going to fall and take damage. So you got to be very, very careful. I somehow mitigated my damage. Couldn't tell you how. Kind of fluked it. But that's okay. Sometimes the best successes are flukes. So there we go. So I did get all the way up this time. Can't believe I fell one shot. That's so bad. Where are we? There we go. So yeah, once again we're gonna have the weird camera angle, but we do have more road this time. Yeah, road. Whoop. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, we did have more road that time, so we do get a little bit more control, kind of. And then if we come up here, I don't know if I have to Talon-Trot. I'm gonna Talon-Trot just in case. And then we're going to grab all these notes here. So it does seem like I'm getting a little less notes than normal, but remember, it's more like they're just coming in slowly. It's not about less notes or whatnot, it's just that they're coming in real slow like. Ah, that's the one I needed the thing for. Well, I'm here now. I didn't realize there's a caterpillar there. And if we go into here, we can see Namnut again. Our good friend Namnut. And he's kind of fat. He ate a little bit too much, it seems. Silly Namnut. He's got no acorns left for next winter. What a silly Namnut that is. Now, I don't remember how to do this, but I'm probably going to die here. Ooh, that was good. That was good. Let me do another one. Ooh, yep. Ooh, that was good. That was good. Alright, cool. Cool. I'm very happy about that performance. So there we go. So we do have Eerie here, and we are going to feed him some caterpillars. And we're going to give him 5. Very slow process, as you guys can see. And there we go. All fed. Eerie's pretty adorable, but he is kind of a nightmare. So he's going to have some more sleep. And we'll see him again in the next episode when we're in the autumn section, where once again we'll have to feed the gluttonous little baby eagle. But for now, we're going to head up to the top of the tower, to the top of the tree again. Again, I'm pretty sure the Gruntilda switch is up here somewhere, but again, I don't remember exactly where. So I don't want to like say it's here and then be wrong. I know that the Grunty switch is kind of a pain in the butt to get. I don't remember why though. So it might be in winter, and it might be above this section. Actually, that's what it might be. Because as the bee, you can't ground pound. So obviously, if you can't, well, not ground pound, but you know, big batch. So if you can't big batch, you can't turn on the switch. So I'm pretty sure that the switch is actually just above me. I think it maybe it's up. Let me see. I think it's like up there somewhere, but I'm not too sure where. So I'm gonna have to need to use either the bee or flight to get there. And unfortunately, we don't have access to flight. So, all right. So we are gonna head now. And we're now gonna head to the autumn section. And when I get to the door, I'll stop the episode there. But yeah, this is the first half, I guess, of Clicker Woods. Pretty cool level. I like the concept of it. I just don't like the execution. I think the execution's a little lacking, but that's okay. Got another caterpillar here. Might as well grab an extra one. I think we need 10 for him in the next zone, so it's a lot of caterpillars in the next zone. But that's okay. Can't do anything there. Yep. So, yeah, let's head out. I'm pretty sure I've got most of the notes. I'm pretty sure a lot of the notes are in autumn. I think a lot of the notes are in autumn. Quite a few of the notes are in winter, so we will head over to there. And we do have another returning enemy as we come over here. We have the dragonflies. I don't think that's their actual name, but essentially what they are. The dragonflies. So, yeah, give these guys a bit of a kill. And then when we get back in the next episode, we'll do autumn and winter. So, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as always, wherever you are, stay safe and be well.